Good morning to our dear students. Today we are going to have a video about comparatives and superlatives, their functions, their way of structure, and most importantly, how they're used in our English communication. We are going to start with a video that I really hope that you may like it because it's pretty good, cute, and I just want you to think about the differences in terms of the comparatives between these two animals that you are going to see, that you're about to see. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy the video, and at the same time just think about the possible comparisons that you can make according to this. Is it cute, isn't it? So, according to this, I hope that you may like it. We are going to close it because I just want you to know. And first of all, I'm going to show you two presentations, two slides about the uses of comparatives and superlatives. It was an introductory video, and I really hope that you can establish your own comparatives about the hippo and the dog, the annoying dog, if we can say that. And we are going to have those two kind of slides of introduction about comparatives and superlatives. The first one is about the comparative rules. Then you can have some sort of examples about it. Let me see if I can just toggle the full screen. Yep, I did it. So here, for example, we can have how adjectives are well formed. What about the syllables formation? One of the most important examples and the common ones about adjectives with one syllable, two syllables. If we have consonant, vowel, consonant, well, I think that you have to analyze it by yourself. And this is not going to be a huge problem because we are counting with so intelligent students. This pumpkin, well, it was just a kind of image that I really like. So we are going to continue with the next one, more comparatives, but we are going to continue with the irregular ones. There you have the most important examples. For people who are real students with me, we are going to find some kind of vocabulary review on page 100 that you know what kind of book I'm talking about. For the rest of my dear viewers, just omit it. It's just irregular comparatives and that's it. We are going to continue with the slideshow. Some examples. Okay, I really would like you to read them at home loudly. I'm gonna trust your honesty and I'm gonna know that you are going to read it in order to practice some kind of pronunciation. Let's continue with some superlatives. Superlatives are the same as to say generalizations. For example, I'm just generalizing about something about someone. For my students, review vocabulary on page 104. For the rest of the viewers, YouTube viewers, this is just going to be like the structures and that's it. So here you have a huge opportunity to watch it, to take notes about it, to read it, and maybe if I'm talking about with Spanish speakers, you are going to find some kind of little translations so that you can have the equivalence with your own language. Irregular superlatives. Well, if comparatives are irregular, superlatives are too. Some examples of it. My pumpkin here saying hello. Okay, just let's take a look at it. I'm the oldest in the class, for example. At this time, I'm one of the oldest in my co-worker's room. My sister is the most diligent person of the family. Well, I'm an only woman, but it was just an example. Okay, let's continue with models. Why models? Because I really wanted to link those two topics that sometimes are quite complicated, or let's say a little bit tricky when we're going to find those things in English. You have there some kind of models and which are the intentions of each one of them. What do they express? What do they are used for? Could, for instance, some examples. Must and have to, some examples as well. I really hope that you can understand them pretty well with no so huge complications at all. And this is going to be the final kind of thing about the presentation. Now I just want to show you some kind of examples into the practical issue one. Physical appearance. Well, Jack Nicholson against Jack Nicholson, before and now. So you are going to be the panel of jurors who are going to see which kind of comparisons can we establish with Jack Nicholson in these two pictures that I'm showing you now. Then what about Chavo del Ocho, Chilindrina? Do you remember her? I really do. More physical aspects. Just let's focus on physical. It doesn't matter that we are going just to focus on physical and that's it, but this is just an example for you to have your own judgments. El Chavo, our dear Roberto Gómez Bolaños, this is it. Kiko, Carlos Villagrán, what do you think? What about this woman, a pop celebrity, Britney Spears? Well, not so changed at all, or she really changed indeed, I don't know. What about this, Michelle Pfeiffer, before and after, or before and now? How does she look like? This, Ramon Valdez, how does he look like? Well, really before, now. What a shame, he passed away in 1988 when he was 65 years old. But he's an icon of the humor, you know. Ricky Martin, well, what do you think about him? And this is it. Well, with this we are just finishing our presentation. The last thing I want to say is enjoy the presentation. I hope that you can understand, and see you on the next occasion. Goodbye for everyone.